Hi there, my name is Adam Migalski, and we're here to discuss the merits of shadowing experience. And I just kind of want to start by giving some background on myself. I'm a Golden Bear through and through. I went to Barrington Elementary, Jones Middle School, and then the high school. Growing up, I was really into the building of things, either digging holes in the backyard and building things out of dirt, building things out of Legos. I was kind of weird and dorky like that. But I realized I wanted to get kind of into that structural field. So come, 7th grade, 8th grade rolls around, and we're told we get to shadow. So the first thing I think is, well, I want to build stuff. Let's go to an architecture firm. They build things right. They design things and build things great. Went there and promptly learned how much drawing was involved. And although I like building, I'm not big into drawing. So that caused some problems for me. I really enjoyed my time. I remember it very well, but I knew architecture wasn't for me. Next shadowing opportunity rolls around. This time I'm put in an engineering firm. Name an engineering firm. Bear with me while I look it up. Cannot find it. Burgess and Nyepel. That's the name of the engineering firm I went to. Shows you how much of an impact the actual firm had on me. That being said, I realized that I did enjoy the bridge building aspect of it. When I went there, they did all sorts of stuff from chemical engineering to mechanical engineering to structural engineering is what I thought I really wanted to do. So going there, I realized, okay, this is more up my alley. I wasn't too much interested in the chemicals or the biomedical or anything, but I knew I wanted to be an engineer. That had kind of run through me since I was young, and I've been doing all the building. Went through high school, did the IB program, knew I was going to be big into math, dropped playing the cello for physics. I was a big geek, still am, but I'm okay with it. Worked out well in the end. Ended up going to the University of Pittsburgh, and the first year at Pitt they put you in an engineering program. And they say, okay, we're going to show you all the different types of majors you can do within engineering. And there are a lot of them. Went through that, and civil engineering comes up, and that's what I expected to like. Guy comes up and is like, you know what? You think you might not have to do chemistry with civil engineering, but you do. And I was like, I can't do chemistry. Never could. So that's not for me. Then a couple weeks later, we got one a week through freshman year. A couple weeks later, industrial engineering comes up, and they're saying all these things like, well, we work with efficiency of systems, we don't really build anything, which is a little out of my character, understood, but we do get to design processes, we get to make things better, faster, stronger, all great things. And so I ended up doing industrial engineering. And from my shadowing experience, I knew that, well, although I realized I wanted to be an industrial engineer, I didn't know exactly what kind of work I was going to do with that. In industrial engineering, you can do things all over the place. I have friends that are in finance, I have friends that are in aerospace, I have friends that are in mechanical, really any kind of area you'd want to be in. So I started out at a company called MPW Industrial Systems. And what they do is they're a small kind of mechanical firm that builds and develops these essentially water purification machines. Not for me. Spent a summer there, hated it, never again. The next rotation on co-op, I went and worked with UPS. And everyone knows what UPS does, you get boxes delivered. Well, the magic is, you leave a box in your door, driver picks it up, how does it get from your door to wherever it's going? That's where we came in. We were trying to figure out the best way to get from point A to point B with the least amount of time in between, the least amount of sitting, as efficiently as possible. It was really true industrial engineering in that sense, and I really enjoyed it. However, I didn't really enjoy who I worked with. So this is the second aspect that kind of shadowing into job experience will give you, is you'll learn who you like to work with. UPS was a lot of people who are at a different stage in life than I was, especially being in college and knowing I was going to be coming straight out of college. Wanted to work for a younger company. Ended up getting connected through a friend, and it's the best way to do it. Connections are the best way to get jobs. Connected through a friend and interviewed with a company. It's a very small company called Sightlines. There's now about 80 people at the company, and I'd say the average age is probably 27, 28. It's a very young company, a very vibrant company. Gets to do all sorts of traveling and work with colleges and universities, and it's really a great experience. And honestly, I think back, and if I hadn't done all those shadowing experiences and realized what I thought I wanted to do or what I didn't realize I didn't want to do, I might be hating my life in an architecture firm right now. So I really do think that shadowing can play a vital role in your growth. It's just the best way to get experience, even at a young age. It's very important to get that experience out there and really understand, okay, education is great in that it's for learning, but it's also should be focused on what you want to do. And you may not know right now, and that's the point. That's what shadowing gives you, that experience, and allows you to say, well, I have no idea what I want to do. Let me see what I like to do as a kid. I know I like to build with Legos, design things. Let's see how that works. So there's a couple different directions, and here I am now with a job I really like. Doesn't actively involve building things, but the path I took led me to something I'm thoroughly enjoying. So those are the benefits of shadowing. Thank you for giving me your time.